Hello, I'm here today with Tammy to ask some questions about her observations about ethnic groups. My first question to you is, what is your descent and where are you from?
I'm of Chinese descent from parents who were born in Vietnam but also of Chinese descent. Really confusing. And I'm born in Canada.
Okay, thank you. So, from Chinese and Vietnamese and mixing descent, do you consider yourself more part of the Canadian culture or more of a Chinese culture, or something in between?
I feel like more of a Canadian culture. I hold more values with Canada, and I act more Canadian, except I actually practice and eat more Chinese food.
Oh.
Chinese customs at home actually. But on the outside, which makes up the majority of my life, I'm more Canadian.
Okay, thank you. As a second question, do you think other people of the same origin in a country can or should be identified as one group? So I'm talking about current immigrants, later generation immigrants. Can you say they are one group or are they too different from each other?
Between Canadian-born immigrants and Canadian-born Chinese people and immigrants.
Yeah.
I find that they're pretty different just because I feel that they're more attached to their mother culture. So you with people of their own similar situation than with people like me who can kind of go between the two groups.
They form their own group in another country.
They tend to isolate themselves from the actual Canadian culture unless they were there from a pretty young age.
Okay. Thank you. And then I'm going to my last question. What is your opinion about this forming of their own groups with other people that are similar to them in another country?
I feel that they're less likely to interact with people of the actual culture, and a lot of the people who are, just from the Canadian culture themselves kind of actually feel a little bit annoyed just because they're personally isolating themselves from it. It's a bad thing because for older generation people who cannot really adapt to new cultures, for them it's a good thing because they have something to make them feel at home. So, for instance, in Canada we have on the bus you see little Chinese people it's just talking and laughing on the bus, and they all go down to Chinatown every morning to play, I don't know, mahjong or talk. I don't know what they do, but yeah, so it's pretty good that way for old people.
Okay.
Anything else?
No, that's it. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Yay.